the sport of boxing, do you want to continue down that path? Is that where you want to be a professional boxer?
Yeah.
Cool. Why is that?
I don't want to be working a 9-to-5 job like these other people. I want to be uncommon. Yeah, that's it.
That's what I love to hear, man. You got the right mindset at a young age. You got good parents, I could tell. So today we got Giovanni, NyQuil Nickelz in the house.
Let's go.
Everybody know what's up. And we got the dad out here always supporting Nicky Nickelz. You already know. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Miami Hustle. And just so you guys know, if you don't know, NyQuil is currently, he's 10 years old, first of all. 10-year-old Phenom. He is 4-0 in boxing. He's a Florida State champion. And in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, he's 14-0. And in wrestling, he's 8-0. So we got a little undefeated monster right here. Shout out to NyQuil again. First question, why do they call you NyQuil?
Because I knock people out, you know.
You put them to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
Bow, bow.
Hey. Done. And where were you born and raised?
I was born here. Yeah. I was born here and I was raised here.
Miami, Florida?
Yeah. No. Davie, Florida.
Oh, in Davie, Florida. Okay. And you train in Miami?
Yeah.
Nice.
At KO Boxing.
Cool. When did you start training? How old were you?
I was like.
Depends on if you're asking jiu-jitsu or boxing.
Anything like.
All right, so like.
Combat sports.
5, 6, like somewhere between there, like 5 or 6.
Okay. What got you into combat training?
I was training for Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and then they started doing kickboxing, and then I liked the striking, so then I moved on to like other stuff, and then I found boxing, and that's how it became what it is.
So it all started with Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Yeah.
And how was that for you? It was kind of like wrestling, or no?
Nah. I think wrestling is hard because you gotta pin them to the ground, you know. Yeah.
And with Jiu Jitsu, how do you win?
Jiu Jitsu, so you just have to tap them out.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, you have to tap them out.
Are you good at tapping people out or knocking people out?
And then you get points. You get points for certain moves.
He's asking about knocking people out or tapping them out.
Yeah, no, you tap them out. So
no, I'm saying, what are you better at? Tapping people out or knocking them out?
Knock them out.
Okay.
Knock them out.
Hey, would you say boxing is your favorite right now?
Yes.
Nice. Why is that?
Because I get to hit people and I get paid for it.
Hey, that's a good answer right there. What about getting hit, though? How do you feel about that?
I train specifically not to get hit. So, I mean, I don't really get hit. Champ? Yeah, move out the way, weave, duck, roll.
Block.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. So when did you, as a dad, when did you, like, think about putting your kid into this type of, you know, combat sports, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and all of that?
I had him since he was young, like 3 years old, 4 years old, and boxing gloves already at the house.
Oh, shit.
Playing with him and stuff. And then we have video of him hitting the door in Pampers when he was hitting the door. I decided to put him in as soon as I could get him in. So they said that it was 5 years old. So I got him in right away. I found the best school in my area. At that time, it was American Top Team in Davie. And I brought him over there. Heard it was a really good school. And, yeah, we started going over there.
That's what's up. Yeah. And when you first started that, like, how was that experience for you? Was that your first sport ever?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And when it comes to your opponents, do you think you, like, outwork them or outtrain them?
Yes.
What's your work ethic like?
My work ethic, like, hard work. So, like, legs, because that's where you get all your power from. A little bit, like, on the arms, like, forearms, you know, shoulders, like, a little bit, and stuff like that. Yeah, and abs.
Yeah, super important. Legs and core are the most important, I would say, for sure. So how often do you guys train? Like, take me through
every day.
Every day, no days off?
No. There's really no days off, man.
Nice.
I mean, we're supposed to, on Sunday is when he gets the most rest. Saturday and Sunday is when he gets the most rest. But we train every single day and we do something every single day. So Monday through Friday, we go to his regular boxing camp, which is KO Fitness, KO Boxing in Hialeah. And then on Saturday morning, we do an hour training or an hour and a half training with his first coach, his first boxing coach, which is Mari Ramo from Play Boxing. Yeah. And then on Sunday, he's at Grindhouse doing his thing on Grindhouse. Grindhouse is really with football. A lot of football kids go there. But it's for agility and, you know, all that good stuff. Agility, you know, they work the fast twitch, slow twitch muscle fibers. They really hustle that hard, man. So, you know, Grindhouse is where it's at on Sundays. And that's 2-hour training. So Saturday and Sunday, you know, he gets to be a kid, but he puts in a little bit of work. And, you know, and then between that is like ice baths and all that stuff. So he gets to recover. And then he goes to Go Fit with my boy Jamie. That's his sponsor, Go Fit, one of his sponsors. So they do recovery sessions, stretching, and all that. So.
Yeah, well, shout out to you for going through all of that, and shout out to you for putting him through all that. Because I'm telling you right now, you're ahead of the game. I mean, at 10 years old, there's not a lot of 10-year-olds doing what you do and preparing themselves to be a champion. You know, so the day that you're gonna be a champion one day. You know, I believe that. So the day that you're a champion, just so everybody knows, it started when you were young. You know, you had to build this, and that's what you're currently doing. So I respect that. I respect both you guys.
Thank you.
And like I said, hard work is always going to pay off. So tell me about your first, like, competition. How was that for you? Were you nervous?
I was definitely nervous.
Jiu Jitsu. I remember that.
Yeah, Jiu Jitsu and boxing. I was nervous. I thought I was going to lose, but, you know, I just got the better of my opponent and just beat him.
Why'd you say you thought you were going to lose?
I thought I was going to lose because it was my first fight. It was my first fight, so I was nervous. Well, I was super nervous.
Well, look at you now. Still no losses.
Yeah.
Now it's easy work, right, champ?
Undefeated.
Like, no day at the office, right? The hard part, I think, mostly is putting in the work at the gym, you know, going through all the stress of, like, you know, all the working out and all the training. And the easy part is just getting in the ring, doing what you do, you know? Like, that's the easy part. The sparring is hard, you know? Like, I think that's the most hardest part. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like the preparation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, preparation is key, because when you're in there on your fights, is it like a blink of an eye and it's over? Is that what it feels like because of all the preparation you did before?
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard for him at 10 years old because there's certain things that go with this preparation stuff too. Like right now, he's got to come down like 5 pounds. We want him to fight at 65.
For silver gloves.
So right now he's eating whatever he wants to eat. We just had pizza before we got here, right? But within 2 weeks of him going to silver gloves, he's gonna drop down to 5 pounds. So he'll start training a little bit harder, and you know, cutting out all them heavy kind of carbs, because you know the donuts, and I let him eat whatever he wants. During, you know, when he's not in competition. Then if his coach says, hey, we want to fight at 65, and he has about 4 or 5 pounds to lose, that's easy work. But the discipline is a lot. You know, the discipline of staying that discipline as a child, no candy, no donuts, stuff like that for 2 weeks, a little rough.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as a kid, most kids, like I said, kids don't even have a diet. They just eat whatever, mostly fast food.
No, I don't bring him to McDonald's, none of that stuff. I mean, he'll eat fast food here and there, but like Chipotle, Moe's, you know, stuff like that. But not on my part, not McDonald's. I don't know about his mom now, but I don't
Stay
feed
away
him
from
McDonald's.
that.
We don't do the McDonald's thing.
Yeah, nah. So yeah, man, tell me about silver gloves. That's what you're training for, right?
Yeah, right now that's what we're training for.
Silver gloves. How do you win the silver gloves? What is it?
So there's regionals. That's like the qualifier. So if you win that, so there's like 2 fights for that one. You have to fight for 2 days. And then the next one, which is nationals. So if you win regionals, you go to nationals for it, and then you have to fight 4 people.
In Missouri.
Yeah, in Missouri. And the regionals, it's in Georgia.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one's going to be in Georgia? That's the first regional?
In January.
Yeah. He won the state championship, so he got hand-selected to do this silver gloves. So it's pretty cool. He got hand-picked.
How was it winning that championship?
It was good. I felt good. Felt good.
He put a lot of work into it, so yeah. Hard work pays off.
Was that one fight, or was it like the Silver Gloves where you got it? Just one fight?
Yeah.
How many rounds did it go?
It went for 3.
Nice.
3 rounds.
Did you win by knockout?
No.
Nah?
I mean, it's very hard. It's
hard at this age.
At this weight class, it's very hard because you only get 1 minute each round.
Oh, okay.
So it's quick. It's real fast.
How many rounds is
it's
it?
like a blink of an eye. Three 1-minute rounds.
Okay.
So it's not a lot.
That's exciting.
So as they go heavier in weight, then they put on more time on the clock. So when it hits that 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, then he'll start stopping them.
That's what's up,
For
man.
sure. I have total belief that he'll start stopping those kids at 2 minutes.
What's your inspiration when it comes to being a boxer? Like, who do you strive to be like?
Mike Tyson. I mean, Giovanni. Like Floyd Mayweather. You know, so like people like successful.
Yeah, those are top dogs right there.
Yeah.
Those are good people to look up to for sure. And so what are you doing for Silver Gloves? Like, how are you training different than your other fights?
I'm working on my stamina and the power. So like 1-2 on the jab, going around it. We have weights in our hands, going like this, back and forth, sprints.
Gonna hit the gym with Daddy.
Yeah, with him and the boys.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it. And agility at Grindhouse.
Nice. And what's your mindset like? Like, you know, as a 10-year-old, not just, aside from fighting, as a 10-year-old, you know, you go to school, right?
Yeah.
All right. Stay in school. So yeah, you're going to school and you're training for all these fights, and you're super disciplined. You're working out. Your diet is good. What keeps you going?
Just knowing that when I get older, I'm gonna get paid a lot of money.
Shout out to the hustle. You already know you got to work hard to get it. So you're definitely working hard, and I know you're going to get it for sure. It's only a matter of time. And when it comes to the sport of boxing, do you want to continue down that path? Is that where you want to be a professional boxer?
Yeah.
Cool. Why is that?
I don't want to be working a 9-to-5 job like these other people. I want to be uncommon. Yeah, that's it.
That's what I love to hear, man. You got the right mindset at a young age. You got good parents, I could tell. So shout out to you again.
I mean, I definitely instill that in his head, you know, like I tell him, you know, like you don't want to be like everybody else. There's a difference. I say this all the time. There's a difference between being good and being great. Being good is just showing up to, you know, your training and doing that. Being great is after your training, you go into another training. So, and putting in more work. So when them kids is going home for the day, you're putting more work in. And those little bit of extra hours that you're putting in add up to a lot of hours. And then you'll be light years away from your opponents, you know? So it's about the training and the discipline and really pushing yourself to strive to become great. And when you're great, that's when you make more money, you know? I told him, I don't care what he does later on in life. You want to be a boxer? You love doing boxing, that's fine. But be great at what you do, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
So, you know, it's the little pep talks that add up, and it starts instilling in his head, and then he catches on, you know.
Yeah,
10 years old, he's quite mature for his age. So.
For sure, 100%. At the end of the day, it is all about mindset.
Absolutely.
So if your mindset is strong, you could pursue boxing and you could become a world champion in boxing. But like he said, if you decide to do anything else at any point in your life, if that mindset stays strong, and that discipline is there from all the years you put into boxing, you could be anything you want to be in life. Mm-hmm. Like, I promise you. That goes with if you want to be anything, literally. So shout out to you again for the discipline that you have, the mindset that you have. And then I want to ask you, do you come from a boxing background?
Actually, I don't.
Oh shit, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't.
That's cool, man.
I come from a school of hard knocks. I lived a very tough life. I never lived with my parents when I was younger. At age 5, 6 years old, I started living with my sister. She was sprung out on drugs and stuff like that. So I lived a very tough life. And it came from an abusive home too, with my sister, you know, being on drugs and stuff. She used to whoop my ass and, you know, give me good old-fashioned passionate ass whoopings. So you know, it comes from that. And when I was in school, I used to get bullied here and there. So I never wanted that for my kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make sure that he would never live the life that I lived. That's why I try to do as much good things for him as possible and show him, you know, and let him know my background, and let him know that he doesn't want to live how I lived.
Mm-hmm.
So I do everything in my power to start his future. Like, he's already have a company. He has a company together already. He has money in the bank. You know, I'm making sure that he has like little business deals here and there. I set up his sponsors for him. So, and then, you know, a little bit of money that I get from sponsors and stuff like that, I put a little bit on the side for him. Hey, you earned it. You know, like, this money goes in this bank account, and I show him what, you know, what it's like, you know, to put money away and be educational in that respect also. So it's not just boxing, man. It goes deeper than that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what everything he's saying is invaluable. So like, you're lucky to have a dad like yours, because he's really, you have the skill and you have the talent, you have the dedication and the work ethic, but he's taking care of everything behind the scenes, and that's just as important as putting in the work. So that's why I feel that you guys are going to make it really far, because that teamwork and bond that you guys have is real.
Yeah.
And where were you born and raised?
I was born in New York.
Okay.
I was born in Brooklyn, but I lived the majority of my life in Queens.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what brought you down here?
My story is crazy. I became homeless because I lost my job. I was living with one of my sisters, and she wound up kicking me out in the street. And my other sister that was here in Florida, she said, come out here and go to school and finish up school. And I said, okay, that sounds like a good idea. I did military previously before that. So I came out here, I used my GI Bill, and I went to school. I went to college. I got my degree, and I started getting my life together. And then a couple years after, I had him. And yeah, that's why I'm out here. I mean, I kind of got kicked out, and I was sitting in my car not knowing what to do for a couple weeks. And I didn't really want to come to Florida, but, you know, I had no other choice at that time. So
everything happens.
It was
for
fortunate
a reason.
that my sister had helped me and put me in the position that I am, you know. So, yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah, everything happens for a reason. You just got to take the punches sometimes, and
absolutely,
you never know where life is going to take you.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you stay, you know, motivated and focused and determined, disciplined and all that, just keep moving forward. So as a 10-year-old, how's life, man?
Good.
Aside from boxing, like, what do you like to do?
Video games.
Yeah, what type? Which ones?
UFC. I don't have it, but I like playing. I like playing UFC, Fight of the Night, like that kind of stuff. And like Call of Duty.
A little bit of Fortnite.
Yeah, a little bit of Fortnite, and that's it. Yeah, that's it.
You prefer Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
They got the new PlayStation 5, so he's on it.
Yeah,
even though Daddy hogs it up a little bit, but
he hogs it up all the time, bro.
Yeah, nah. I mean, hey, better him to be playing it than you.
Exactly,
you got work
that's
to do.
right. You got work to do,
So,
champ. You got work to do.
Yeah, bro. Hog that shit all you want.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. You see?
I got you.
You see? Yes.
Yeah, man. Do that shit in real life.
You hear him, right? I'll be like, hey, listen to him.
Yeah, just you can watch him play, take notes,
right.
But back to work, man.
I'm better than him.
Oh, yeah?
He calls me a bot on Fortnite.
He's a bot.
Calls me a bot.
A bot?
He's a bot.
Yeah, no, I never got too into Fortnite. But yeah, what about when you're not training? What do you like to do?
I'm busy. I'm very busy. It might not look like it, but I'm busy. So I don't really like. Sometimes I go to Dave & Buster's.
Quads.
Yeah.
And fishing.
Yeah, quads, fishing.
Okay.
With my friends, catching the football.
He went alligator hunting a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Alligator
hunting. Yep, alligator hunting.
You trying to catch some alligators?
Yeah,
like
he went
bare
with
hands?
his friend. Yeah, his friend that played football with him. His dad has a business that they go out and catch alligators.
Wow.
So they're like, would you let Gio come out to go hunt alligators? I'm like, go ahead. Just make sure that he's coming home in one piece, you know? You know, make sure that he's coming home in one piece. But yeah, go ahead and go do that.
How was it? Did you catch one?
Nah, we couldn't. Like, it's hard.
I say you start with iguanas, bro. Start with some iguanas.
Yeah, start
first.
with iguanas, right?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah.
But it was a cool trip, right?
Yeah, it was.
They went fishing in the Everglades and stuff. So
That's what's up, man. So back to the silver gloves. It's kind of like it's not one fight. You explained to me that there's regionals and there's levels to it. So like, how long is that process? If it's in, is it in January?
Yeah, January and February.
So it's January and February.
Yeah.
Where is that gonna be at?
It's Georgia and Missouri.
Damn. So for those fights, are you like constantly traveling and
So
working out?
so January is gonna be the one in Georgia, and then 2 or 3 weeks later is gonna
It's
be the
Missouri.
finals in Missouri. So we're gonna go to
Nice.
Missouri.
Missouri. That's kind of random.
Yeah,
right?
bro, out of nowhere. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they got like a big fan base out there or something.
Apparently, I
don't
don't know how that plays out. I don't know how they judge where it's going to be that particular year. I have no idea. Unless it's always Silver Gloves is always there. I have no idea. We're new to the big events, but we are going to be fighting in them. Like you got Silver Gloves right now. Then you got Golden Glove. You have Sugarbird. You have National. So we're going to be eventually competing in all of them. This is our first go around for these major events now. So
nice. And I see that you're not only, a competitor, but you're also watching your competition too, and you're out here watching other people box. I see you've met a lot of big boxers. You're already well known in the boxing game. So tell me about what it's like for you to experience going to, other people's fights and watching them fight.
It's an experience because you learn like their technique, like what they do, and you could get like tips off of it. Yeah. So.
Yeah, what is it like to meet these professional boxers? Because they're kind of where you want to be at. So when you meet them, do you try to like ask for advice, or you just kind of watch them and see how they move?
Sometimes I would ask for advice, but like, yeah, I'm there to like meet them, cause they're gonna like it's big to meet them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember I grew up playing baseball, and I would go to the Marlins games, and me and my brother, we would wait for the players outside. Like, after the game, we wait for them outside to get in their car, and we chase them down in their car just to say what's up and get an autograph, if possible. So I feel you. That's what's up, man. Have you gotten any good advice from any of these professionals?
Yeah, like Chuck Liddell, he told me like what to work on, and he trained me.
He trained you?
Yeah.
Nice. How was that?
It was like.
That's big time.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's good, man. How did it like? Did you take a lot of that with you after he trained you? Like, did you learn a lot of new things? It was most likely
for like MMA and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Which so.
Nice.
It was still a cool time to train with Chuck
Liddell. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's a legend right there.
That's what's up. I mean, I'm sure in boxing, it is about what you do in the ring, but also what you do outside the ring. So these connections are super valuable. You got to keep meeting these like-minded people and stay well connected. Yeah. And how is it like, you going to school with your friends? Do your friends also box, or are they not really?
Bryce Griffin, he plays football. And then my friend Liam, he plays soccer, and then my friend Matthew, he plays basketball.
Nice. You got a variety of friends, mutual respect. That's what's up. That's cool.
Like different sports. Bryce is really good at football, though. He's gonna be somebody if he keeps on going where he's going. He's definitely an athlete. The other ones I don't know so much about, but Bryce is where it's at.
That's good.
Because he played football with him. He's on the same team as him. So I know the dad is very like on point with the football. Takes him to the games, takes him to the extra practices, just like we do for boxing. So when you have somebody like that in your corner pushing you to become great, most of the time if you're disciplined enough, you're gonna become great. So I definitely know that he's gonna make it if he keeps on pursuing what he's doing.
I ask that because it's important who you surround yourselves with. And I'm sure you already know that. And again, you're super mature for a 10-year-old. So you're already ahead of the game. But it's really important who you surround yourself with. So the fact that you're surrounded with, athletes doing their thing as well, that's important. That's good, bro. So how do you feel about, like, once you go into the silver gloves, with all the training that you've been putting in right now, how do you feel about the other competitors? Do you know them at all? Have you heard of them?
I would look them up, like real professionals would, and I would just look at their fights, try and like see what their technique is, try and figure them out before we even get in the ring. Yeah, so stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like when teams watch film, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
scouting the
Yeah.
opponent.
Yeah.
How do you tell me about that? Because again, you're young, but you're already doing that. So, what do you look for when you scout somebody?
Weaknesses, openings. If they could fight backwards, fight forward. Do they cross their legs, stuff like that, like mistakes.
Yeah, yeah. That's important, man. I'm excited. You're on point.
For 10 years
Super
old,
on
right?
point.
For
Yeah,
10 years
yeah,
old,
yeah.
yeah.
He's like literally. I feel like I'm talking to like a professional, like a real like a guy that's been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
So how many years have you been doing it? Pretty much what, like 7, or no?
I mean, yeah, because I mean, training it depends if you're talking about training at a professional place, or like since he's been like 3, he's been in gloves. I've been doing a 1-2 with him. You know, like I'm not a master boxer or nothing like that, but I know a little bit. I did a little MMA and stuff, but not on a professional level, just like going to classes. So I know 1-2, hook, throw, throw the different punches and stuff. So I taught him the basics, before he even got to go to jiu-jitsu and all that. And then when we get home, we would practice the moves that he already learned. And, so.
Yeah, when it comes to that homework, and I'm not talking about school, like he said, when you go home, you still train,
Yeah.
So we were talking off camera a little bit about like when you're on your way to training, what is it that you're doing?
Looking at the fights, like I said. So like I said, like seeing what the mistakes are.
But what about the professional boxers?
Oh yeah, professional boxers. So I would just get techniques I could do. So if there was like a sparring day, I would just look at techniques to see what I could do for sparring to make me better, stuff like that.
Or he would watch, like, I'd say, hey, go check out Teofimo's greatest hits, or check out
Matias.
Yeah, the Matias guy. That Matias guy's nasty right now. What's his last name? I forgot his name, but he's like, he got like 22 wins, 22 knockouts, and 1 death already. This guy, he's nasty. Puerto Rican boxer.
1 death, you said?
He got 1 death. He killed somebody in the ring.
Damn.
He's nasty. He's really good boxer right now.
Shit.
Matias something, I forgot off the top of the head. I'll have to look at it, but he's really good. I would just tell him, hey, check out the old school fighters too. Like not just Mike Tyson, but like
Joe Louis
and Joe Frazier, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez. So like every time we got that hour in between the drive, so he'll look at the different fighters and stuff, and greatest hits or highlights, and see what their speed, or like, oh, this guy's good with his defense, like Floyd Mayweather, so just
nice.
That's how you become your own fighter, is you sprinkle a little bit of Floyd Mayweather, sprinkle a little bit of Mike Tyson, and you put them all together, and you create your own style of boxing, like Teofimo Lopez, he went to multiple trainers. He didn't just go to one trainer. He went to multiple trainers. He got ideas from everybody. That's what Devin Haney does. He doesn't go to one trainer. He's over here in this state. Oh, this guy, let's check out this guy. And he takes everybody's knowledge and puts it together, and that's what creates him to be his own fighter. And that's what you got to do,
Yeah, speaking of trainers, how do you guys like your trainer?
He's good.
You want to shout him out?
He's good. Yeah, Mark Robet. Yeah.
Mike Robles.
Yeah, Mike Robles.
Yeah, and Chino.
Coach Chino.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike and Chino.
Yeah, Mike and Chino from KO.
Yeah, and Mari.
Coach Mari from Play Boxing.
Yeah.
So those are his major coaches right now. So he has 3 coaches. Mari has his own place. There, he's in Sen Hialeah too. We see him on Saturdays. And Mike and Chino, they're partners at KO Fitness. So during the week, Monday through Friday, that's where we go. And then on Saturday, we see Coach Mari.
So there's 3 coaches. How does that work? Like they all teach you different, like same things differently, or?
Okay, so with the coaches at KO Boxing, they teach a group class. So he's in that class with them, and then they'll individually train them a little bit, but it's a lot of kids. So on Saturday, we get more one-on-one individual time with just him and a coach, or another child, which is, we'll probably bring one of our friends like Charlie or something that fights at KO Fitness, and we'll bring them over there, and then it will just be like one-on-one training. So less kids, the better. You get that one-on-one, like to really perfect your craft. You know, like to really put the work in. So
yeah, bro, I'm just super impressed by both of you guys because again, you guys are doing it right, and again, the work ethic with this knowledge is amazing.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you about how when you first started, you said you were nervous, but then you got the W. And then you got another fight in, you got that W. Then you got the third one, W. Fourth one, W. At what point was your confidence starting to build to the point that like you felt like you were gonna keep winning no matter what?
The second fight.
Oh, so quick. So all you needed was that first W.
Second fight.
Why do you say that? What happened in the second one?
The second fight, well, he was like challenging, but like I beat him, and he was challenging. So that's where I got my confidence from. So like he was challenging, but I still beat him. So that just made me think that I could beat everybody.
And did anybody come up after him that was more challenging than him?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So you just feel like that was your hardest competitor and nobody's gonna match that?
Nah, I think somebody's gonna come around like be more than him. I mean, yeah.
At this point, you feel like you're ready for that though, right?
Yeah.
You don't think you'll be nervous?
Yeah.
All right, good. That's a good answer. That's what I'm trying to.
He walks around with a lot of confidence, this kid, believe it or not.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where does that come from?
Oh, man. I'll be like, we got to train hard. He'd be like, man, I got this. Like, what are you worried about, Dad? And I'm like, what you mean? What are we worried about? Like, I think I'm more nervous than he is when he gets in the ring.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, man. I catch anxiety whenever he's in the ring.
I get why you're nervous.
I get anxiety like crazy.
Why
like I gotta go to the bathroom like so many times.
Why do you think it's where does that confidence come from? Like,
just
first of all, before you answer, I love the confidence. You need confidence. More people need as much confidence in themselves as you have in yourself. So, if anybody ever tries to tell you that you're too confident, don't listen to them. Being confident is super important. So I respect that and I love that, and that's why I want to know, like, for anyone that's watching that may not be as confident as you, I'm trying to figure out like where do you find that, like?
Just look at the greats. I mean, look at them and just prove to yourself that you could do it, like stuff like that, like I'm gonna be him, I'm gonna be him, I'm gonna be him. You know, I'm never gonna lose. Stuff like that.
So it's basically words, him telling himself that, you know, that he's great and that he's gonna beat them and he's not gonna have problems, and just being positive in his mind. Like, you gotta have a positive mindset. I think that's what he's trying to get out more than anything. And
yeah, that is what it's about, being positive and believing in yourself.
But it's also me pushing him, I think, because, like, for example, when we go to the gym, my guys that I work out with, he did 500 push-ups with them.
500 push-ups.
And at first,
500 push-ups.
Yeah. We got video. 500 push-ups, 100 dips, 100 pull-ups. Like, when he gets to the gym in 2 weeks, it's gonna be crazy. His workouts are gonna be crazy.
How do you do 500 push-ups?
Yeah, man. You do 20. You walk down like a couple yards, like 10 yards. Another 20. Come back, another 20, like that, in different variations.
Like Mike Tyson's diamond push-ups.
What do you tell yourself when you feel yourself getting tired? What do you tell yourself to get yourself, like, to keep going?
What would I tell myself?
He don't need to tell himself nothing, because Daddy tells him, hey, get with the program, champ.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like you're just numb to that at this point. You just keep going. To do 500 push-ups, I mean, that's tough for anybody at any age.
You know what it is? It's on autopilot right now.
Exactly.
When he was a little bit younger, it was a little rougher. You know, there was times that, you know, he didn't want to go to the gym, or he didn't want to do Jiu Jitsu. But I pushed him to do it at that particular time. There's days that he's like, I don't feel like going. I'm like, no, man, when you get there, it's going to be hard on the trip to get there. But once you're there, it's going to be easy work. So put the work in. It's not, you know, once you're in the building, you'll be fine. Because there's days that I go to the gym and I'm like, man, I don't want to go. And once I'm in the gym, I'm there, I'm already working. You know, it becomes easier once you're there.
Yeah.
You know, it's the hard part is showing up. Once you're there, it's easy work.
Yeah, and I feel like a big part of life is feelings, like how you feel and like your emotions and stuff. And I feel that you might feel like you don't want to go work out, but I promise you, if you, like you said, if you show up to the gym and then start to work out, by the end of that workout, you're gonna feel a lot better.
That
As
you showed
opposed
up.
to if you told yourself, I don't want to go to the gym, I'm gonna stay home. But if you stayed home, if you're great, like if you want to be great and you stayed home laying on the couch or doing whatever you're doing, you're not gonna feel as good or as accomplished as if you actually went through the workout and then accomplished that. So I feel like that's what's gonna keep you going and keep you more motivated. That the next time you think about, oh, I don't want to go, think about what you're gonna feel after the workout.
Do you know who David Goggins is?
Of course.
He watches David Goggins.
Keep watching.
The mindset of David Goggins, you know.
Yeah, that's
David Goggins. Where
that's
it's
a
at,
soldier.
man.
That's a warrior.
Yeah.
No matter what, nobody's gonna. He can't even tell himself to not run. He's gonna go and do it anyways.
And he has knee on knee,
yeah,
bone on bone, and he's still running hundreds of miles, man. It's crazy. That guy's mentality's like through the roof, you know. So if there's any good example to watch, it'll be David Goggins.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Mentality is everything. And there's always going to be two voices in your head. The one that is telling you that you're tired and you don't want to, and the one that's saying, keep going. Always listen to keep going.
Absolutely.
And like, I mean, you guys got it, bro. At this point, like he said, you guys are on autopilot mode because of everything that you had to go through before that.
It's been years since he's given me any hard time about showing up at training or anything like that. That's why when I tell you it's on autopilot, it really literally is on autopilot.
Yeah, it's all up from here. You probably enjoy it at this point, right? Like you want to go train.
Yeah, look at that smile.
Like if you had a choice, like you can stay home and just relax or go train, what would you do?
Go train. Go
Good.
train.
That's what's up, man. That's why you're going to make it. That's why you're going to be a winner. That's why you are a winner already. I respect that, man. So, I mean, where do you see yourself, let's say, after the silver gloves? I want to put you in the mindset of you won it. You have the silver gloves. What do you want next? What's next for you?
That WBC belt from Sugarbird.
From where?
Sugarbird.
Where is that?
Sugarbird's another like top event for boxing. It's like a well-known event. It's like one of the high, like not a high event, but it's like up there. Like it's a well-known competition. Like you win Sugarbird, and it's like okay, you know, like you got eyes on you. Really, the best one is Nationals. The Nationals and Golden Glove, but Sugarbird's pretty good. You know, up there they got some
Olympics.
good competition. Yeah,
the Olympics?
Junior Olympics and stuff.
Nice. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be the champ?
I want it bad.
Like how bad though?
Like I don't know how to explain. So like I want it like bad. So like I want to get like a better house, better cars, better stuff, you know, so that my kids can have a better life.
Yo, hey, you're on point, man. You're thinking about taking care of this man's grandkids already. 10 years old. That's exactly what the mind should be, though. That's what's up, man. I respect that. I feel like it's not even how bad do you want it. It's like you need it. That's where your mind is at. That's why you got to go get it. You
gotta want it as bad as you could breathe, right?
Exactly. Just know it's already yours. You just got to take it. Just the silver gloves, they're yours. You just got to go and take it. And the only way you're going to be able to take it is by training. That's why what we talked about before is preparation. All the preparation you're doing right now is to go get your golden gloves. You know, you got to put yourself in the mindset that they're already yours, though. You're just training to go get it. It's not easy to get, but I believe in you. I feel like you're going to get it. And again, especially with him right here, like, there's no way that anything or any obstacle will come in between you guys or your way to success because of the way that your mindset is and your work ethic. So I'm looking forward to following that journey to the silver gloves. I want to see you get that hand raised, take it home, and we're going to keep following your journey.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to the Yuli Monster fight, right? On the 18th? We're going to be in the building. Yeah. So he'll be on stage with Yuli. So
fire.
Definitely come through.
Shout out Yuli.
We'll get you a shirt, bro. We'll get you on NyQuil Nickelz shirt.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Yuli, man. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. You know, So definitely big thank you to him for sure, 100%, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Yuli. I know we're coming up on time a little bit, but I want to ask you, like, what does Miami mean to you?
Miami. So, I don't really like Miami because I don't like
It's
Miami.
all good.
Why you don't like Miami?
Too much traffic.
Oh, okay.
Traffic,
That's
bro.
understandable.
I'm Cuban, man.
He's Cuban, by the way. So
okay. So it should feel like home.
I mean,
you know you're on a Miami hustle, right?
Nah, it's all good. It doesn't matter.
Can't be like, I don't like Miami.
I'm not from Miami.
Okay.
Nah, I respect that.
He said the Cubans, bro. They don't, because they don't know how to drive, he says.
They don't what?
They don't know how to drive, he says. Because they're always blowing that horn or to cut you off and then go slower. Yeah. So it's like,
Hey, wait till you start driving. I can't believe you're saying that right now. You don't even drive, bro.
I know. It's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, people from Fort Lauderdale, when we live in Fort Lauderdale, man, we don't really like to come to Miami because of the traffic. It feels like New York here with the traffic, you know? Yeah. It's always congested here.
Especially nowadays.
I love the area of Miami. Don't get it wrong. I love being here. The vibe, everything is great in Miami, you know? Especially Wynwood and South Beach is more like touristy. But like Wynwood's where it's at. Love Miami, but the traffic is killer, man.
No, traffic is crazy.
Oh my God.
You just got to know
how to maneuver yourself around.
You got to know around what time to be on the street and what time to not be out there. Yeah. Because you'll be stuck in going 2 miles an hour, even 0 miles an hour on the highway. Yeah. Like, I joke around and I tell people, like, they should give us all tickets because I know if you go too slow, you get a ticket. So how's that?
They should be out there with the clock and the slow people too.
That's
I know.
What I'm saying. But yeah, so you guys are from Cuba?
No, he's Cuban.
Yeah, my whole family on my mom's side is Cuban.
Have you been to Cuba?
No.
Okay.
I wish. I want to go to Cuba.
Yeah. I'm mostly German.
Yeah, no, I mean, I haven't been to Cuba either. Everyone on my family is Cuban. I wasn't born there, though. I was born here. But my dad says that it's not. Like, he tried. My mom and dad, they tried everything to get out of there, so they don't really want.
Yeah, his family has like some kind of background in Cuba where they really not supposed to be there. You know, I don't know what that's all about, but
I get it. That's
how something about like Fidel Castro and like people abandoned in there and left. And,
that's what it is, yeah. Because in Cuba, like back in the day, it was two types of people: the people that were with Castro or the people that were against Castro. So everyone that was against him wanted to leave. So once they left, there's nothing that they need to get back from there. Yeah. You know, they left for a reason. And again, like Castro and his people don't want those people coming back either.
And some people fought hard to get out of there, you know, and just that struggle alone, making a raft, and I can't imagine doing
or even going through Central America.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. They live a hell of a life to even get here, so.
Yeah, we're blessed.
Absolutely.
We're truly blessed, man. You're living a good life. You're stacking up these W's. So I would just say keep stacking up the W's. Stay consistent. Shout out to Yuli. That was his keyword when he was on this show. Consistency will take you everywhere you want to go in life. Not even in boxing like we talked about before. Whatever you want to do in life.
Consistency is key, yeah.
You can have it. Yeah, just be consistent. Stay dedicated.
Consistency wears down resistance. How about that?
There you go.
See? The more consistent you are, you're going to get places.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Maybe you'll remember that one you shot me on the next podcast.
All right, yeah, you already know that's how it goes, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, man, we're just going to keep following you. We're going to keep cheering for you. We're going to go support you. And we'd love to have you back on whenever you guys want to come back on to either, share some news with us, or if you want to just come back a couple months later after you win a couple fights and come share your stories or experiences. You guys are welcome anytime.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you for having us, for sure.
Man, anytime.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. And the hustle continues. You already know. NyQuil, follow this kid. 10 years old now. By the time he's 11, 12, 15, 16, you already know. That's the next world champ right here.
Yes,
We're calling it in the Miami Hustle. That's
right. You're going to have him at 10 years old in the video, right?
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, this is the Phenom. The Phenom. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. I see it. Just stay consistent. There's nothing else to say. Just stay consistent. Keep doing it and keep loving it. Always love what you do. The moment that you don't love it anymore, go after what you love, bro. That's what's important, because that's what's going to drive you. Yeah. So, yeah, man. And what do you love?
Boxing.
Let's go.
Let's go, champ.
Until next time.
Let's go, champ.
That's it.
All right, man. Hey, thank you so much.
Anytime, bro. Anytime. Yo, thank you for coming. Thank you for being you, bro.